Teslas come with a wide variety of features. Because they're all electric and a fairly simple setup inside, there's a lot of storage and a lot of space that you can optimize or utilize effectively. There are tons of Tesla accessories out there that can improve your experience, whether they be absolutely essential or just fun to have. The Model Y and Model 3 are Tesla's most popular vehicles, and I actually own each of these vehicles, so I've bought accessories for each vehicle. Today I'm going to break down the Tesla accessories I recommend the most, and everything I mentioned will be linked in the description below in order for easy access, so let's get into it. First off is accessory number 1, and it's always number 1 for me, a screen protector. With any Tesla, there's a large main screen, but the Model Y and 3 in particular include one large 15-inch center touchscreen. This screen shows you everything you need to see and controls almost everything you do in the car, so it's important to keep it protected. If anything were to happen to it, it would be a necessary repair and come at a high cost, so it's always a good idea to protect the screen. In my Model Y, I have the Elon Accessories screen protector, and it has done a great job protecting my screen. There are other screen protectors available as well for cheaper, and I'll link those below, since this is what I went with in my Model 3. Not only do these screen protectors protect from damage, but they also help with fingerprints and glare. They make the screen easier to clean and keep it clean. I highly recommend these on any Tesla purchase, and it's why I always mention it first. Next up is the second essential for me, all-weather floor mats. No car comes with particularly great protective floor mats from the manufacturer, and Teslas are no exception. The included floor mats collect dirt and will soak up water when it isn't sunny weather, so they require shampooing to truly clean. All-weather floor mats are usually a great option here, and there are a variety available, but the best I've found are from 3D Max Spider. They are specifically designed for the Model Y and Model 3 separately and do a really great job. The texture on the mats traps dirt and water, prevents water from sloshing around, and includes a very soft feel when compared to normal all-weather floor mats. Normally, mats that have these features will end up collecting water in a puddle, and they will feel very rubbery, but the floor mats from 3D Max Spider have a great blend that makes them not necessarily feel like all-weather floor mats. They sell mats for the front and rear seats, but they also make mats for every possible compartment in a Tesla. I have the fully complete set in my Model Y, so I have great protective all-weather floor mats for under my seats, the front trunk, the trunk bed, both under storage compartments, the side cubbies, and my personal favorite, the back of the rear seats. I fold down the rear seats in my Model Y often to fit larger cargo, and in the past this meant that I was loading cargo onto the protective floor mat in the trunk, but then the cloth back of the rear seats in the Model Y. Now with these rear seat attachments, every part of the car I'm loading cargo into is protected, and it's really great. I highly recommend the full package of mats because they work great to protect all around the interior of the car, and they look great. They can be pricey, but I've found them to be well worth it for the function and advantages that they bring. There are different package options to choose from as well, so if you only really need the floor mats in the front and the rear, you can get those, and those are linked below. They are great for both the Model Y and Model 3. Next up is an accessory that applies to the Model 3 as shipped today and older Model Ys, HEPA filters. Tesla now ships a proper HEPA filter in the Model Y, S, and X, but the Model Y when it first launched included standard filters. The Model 3 still includes standard filters, so I personally like to upgrade these to HEPA filters when they need changing. They are around the same price that Tesla charges for their filters, but they come with advantages for the air system as a whole. They are linked below. Next up is a fun accessory that won't be a necessity, but can improve your experience in your car, a cyber trash can. This is available from EV Annex, and it's just kind of a low poly trash can design that can fit into the cup holder or side door pocket of your Tesla to put trash in. Any trash can like this will get the job done, but the design here is a fun nod to the future Cybertruck. If you're looking for a trash can, want the Tesla vibe on it, but more functionality, there's another one available as well that I've tried that attaches to the back of a seat in the Model Y. It has the Tesla logo on it and includes a number of bags fit for the can. Both of those options are linked below and can help you keep your Tesla nice, clean, and tidy. Now in the same vein comes cleaning and refreshing accessories. First off, for a good while with your Tesla, it will have that new car smell that many love, while others don't. Either way, at some point you're going to need an air freshener, and that's where Scent Wedge comes in. Scent Wedge makes natural air fresheners specifically designed for the invisible AC strip on the Model Y and 3. They also make air fresheners for the rear vents, and they have a number of scents like Big Sur, Coastal Forest, Grounded, Mountain Forest, and the Summit. For each purchase, they plant a tree, the oils they use are natural, cruelty and conflict free, and everything is made in the US. They smell great and are way better than normal air fresheners and actually help the environment. They're also out of sight in the car, include really nice packaging, and are just a really great product to have. There are tons of air freshener options out there, but for me, Scent Wedge is the best option for your Tesla. To keep your Tesla clean though, there are a variety of accessories that can make sure you treat your car right. If you can, using a 2-bucket wash setup is the best method to properly wash your Tesla from the outside. Linked below is the 2-bucket wash setup, pressure washer, and foam cannon that I use when washing my Teslas. These have worked great for me, and I use car shampoos from Chemical Guys when washing. For normal maintenance cleaning though, there are a number of cleaners for the interior and exterior that have worked great for me. I use a waterless wash, detailer, window cleaner, and interior cleaner, all from Chemical Guys, along with afterwash. All of these have specific purposes and do a really great job when paired with soft microfiber towels. I've used Chemical Guys products for a while now, but Test Bros also sells a package of equivalent cleaners in one handy bundle for you to buy. All of those are linked below, and to me, everything in the starter package is essential to have on hand if something were to happen or need a quick cleanup in your car. Next up is another accessory that isn't essential for everyone, but has become so for me, a water bottle holder. I always carry a 32-ounce water bottle with me, and while Teslas include cup holders, they are a standard size. There are bottle holders in the door pockets, but these only fit a particular size, and there is really no place to put my 32-ounce water bottle safely in the Model Y or 3 and have it easily accessible. To solve this issue, I bought a 32-ounce water bottle holder for the cup holder. You hand tighten it into the normal cup holder, and then you're good to go. It holds my bottle perfectly and can still hold smaller sizes of bottles or cups easily because of the rubber flaps. Now, this isn't an accessory to make your Tesla fancier looking or more attractive inside, but it's extremely functional. For me, this has become an essential accessory, and I have one in our Model Y and Model 3. It's not specifically designed for Teslas, but this one fits perfectly, so I highly recommend buying the one that I have linked below. If you never need a larger bottle like this in your car though, a cup holder insert can be a great option. I have this in our Model 3 and actually use it with that bigger bottle holder, but it's a great way to protect the OEM cup holder. If anything spills or needs cleaning, you can take this out and it's very easy to clean. It slides right in, stays put when needed, and is easily replaceable. The next accessories I recommend all involve storage optimization, and there's a ton of storage to optimize. We'll get there in just a second. Before we go any further, I'd like to talk about a general accessory that could be very helpful for you from Therabody. Therabody makes various accessories to help your body recover, and two of their most popular products are the Theragun Pro and Mini. The Pro includes a rotating arm with an ergonomic multi-grip, 300 minutes of battery life, app integration, customizable speed range, 6 attachments, and much more. The Mini is especially popular because of how small it is. It includes a QX35 motor with what they call quiet force technology, 150 minutes of battery life, 3 speed settings, and as you can see, it's a very compact and portable design. It's perfect to have for on-the-go recovery when you need it. Both of these do a great job for muscle recovery, tension release, and more, and each are linked in the description below. There are tons of storage locations in the Model Y and 3, but sometimes they aren't always utilized as well as they could be since they are big open spaces. For example, the front trunk is very large, and if you want to store small things up there, you might not want to do so because they'll just be rolling around. This is where the front trunk organizer comes in. It has a large pocket in the middle and 5 other compartments that make it super easy to store a lot of different things in the front trunk, but keep it organized. It also protects the front trunk itself since anything that were to spill spills on the plastic of this organizer. This front trunk organizer works really great there, but the next accessory I've grown to love are these under-seat storage containers. This is specific to the Model Y because the seats in the Model Y are the Model 3 seats sitting on risers. Underneath these seats, there is actually a good deal of storage that really is just a pass-through when you're driving. That's where these containers come into play. They slide under each of the front seats and fit snug, so they stay put and can slide out when needed. You can store various things in there like charging cables, an umbrella, or anything else, and I like to use them for storage of things I want to keep on hand but out of sight. They have worked great in my experience so far and really helped me to optimize the storage that is already in my Model Y but not always available. Just be sure that your seat isn't adjusted too low or they could have a little trouble sliding out when used in tandem with all-weather floor mats. Those are linked below along with the front trunk organizer. While you're looking at both the front and rear trunk, you'll also notice the side cubbies in the Model Y. The side cubbies are very large, but some may be hesitant to truly utilize them as they don't want to damage the carpet there or get it wet. That's where the side cubby storage bins come into play. They fit perfectly into the side cubbies and give you deep plastic storage. It fully protects the interior, will keep liquids inside if something were wet or spilled, and they each include a lid. This lid is matched to the interior of the car, so it blends right in and actually creates a little shelf, so you can close off the side cubby and then put stuff on top of it. I love these things, and they are yet another very simple but very effective accessory utilizing the vast amounts of space in the Model Y. Next for storage comes this awesome storage container for rear passengers in the Model Y. This seat storage organizer velcros into the gap between the front seats right under the center console. It blends right in and can hold a variety of things. You can remove and replace the centerpiece if you want to treat that as a small, easy, empty trash can, or just have a generally larger storage space there. For me, this comes in especially handy when you frequently have rear passengers and want something to be easily on hand, but again, out of sight from the front of the car, and that is linked below. Those are the largest areas of storage optimization in these cars, but both cars have a decent amount of space in the center console, door pockets, and glove box that can also be optimized beyond a large opening to put stuff in. For the door pockets, both the Model Y and 3 have a decent amount of storage that again just ends up being one large pocket. Additionally, it's the OEM plastic, so if you were to scratch or damage it, it damages the car. In comes the side door storage organizer trays. These are designed for the Model Y and 3, each linked below, and they are made for the front and rear doors. They fit right in and will keep those pockets clean and tidy while protecting the door pockets and optimizing storage. For the center console, I have organizers that do a really great job. I always compare these to the built-in compartments that Tesla now ships on the refreshed Model S and X because these organizers fit into the Model Y and 3 consoles so well that it feels like an OEM included accessory. These consoles are designed for the updated center console on both cars, and it goes under the sliding drawer, gives you smaller options in compartments, and can slide out of the way. There's also an armrest console organizer that fits right there for a smaller object like keys, AirPods, or your wallet, and each of those come in a package together linked below. Next is the Glovebox Organizer. It's incredibly simple and just a couple pieces of plastic that fit together, but they slide right into the glove box, giving you separated compartments for each thing you may be keeping in your glove box. I love this thing, and it's definitely one of the cheapest but effective accessories for these cars. Last for storage optimization is an accessory exclusive to the Model 3. This is a grocery bag hook. It's incredibly simple, but if you were ever worried about grocery bags rolling around in your large trunk, this is perfect for you. This metal hook screws into a screw that is already hanging down in the upper part of the Model 3's trunk. It screws in there and you can hang grocery bags or anything else you'd like from it and keep it there when driving. It's only for the Model 3 since the Model Y is a hatchback, and it's linked below. Now, depending on which state you live in, a front license plate may be a requirement on your Model Y or 3. Clearly, these cars weren't designed with a front plate in mind, and some will take that risk, but it can land you a ticket in certain states like California if you don't have a front plate. That's why I like the Quick Bandit. This is a license plate bracket for the Model Y and 3 that will put your plate where it needs to go while not permanently sticking it to the bumper. Tesla's included solution is a license plate bracket that comes with 3M tape, and it's more of a permanent solution. The Quick Bandit easily attaches to the small grill under the bumper, stays securely in place with a specific screw, and you can remove it when you like. I love that I can put my plate in place since it's required, but easily take it off when I'm filming with the car and want that look. The Quick Bandit is linked below for each vehicle. If you are driving your Tesla a lot, especially for long periods of time, I've found the next accessory to be rather useful. In my last video talking about accessories, I talked about this being too silly for me to use, but when I used it on our last road trip to Las Vegas, I actually really enjoyed it. This is an armrest cover for the Model Y and 3. It slides onto the center armrest and makes it a lot softer. The look isn't my favorite, so I take it on and off depending on when I'm driving, but this cover can actually soften up the feel on your elbow a lot when traveling a long distance. Check it out if that's something that you've found with the armrest in your Model Y or 3. Next up is an accessory that can optimize your dash cam and Sentry mode system. Tesla includes a flash drive in the glove box of their vehicles, and this enables dash cam and Sentry mode footage to be saved in the event that anything were to happen. But this drive isn't actually the best option. The included drive can run out of space rather quickly if you use this system a lot, and they won't last quite as long as a solid-state drive. I always recommend you upgrade to an SSD if you can here, and there are drives available from pure Tesla or Samsung that I will link below. Each are easy to format in the car or come pre-formatted, formatted, and I definitely recommend this upgrade for peace of mind that your footage will be saved properly. There are a couple other smaller accessories to mention quickly, but the main last one I want to talk about is a cargo cover. The Model Y includes a large trunk space since it's a hatchback, but for many it's missing an essential feature here. The cargo cover would cover cargo to both keep it safe from flying forward in the event of a crash and keep it safe if anyone were looking to break into your car. Tesla is actually shipping a cargo cover on the Model Y from all factories besides their main Fremont one, so still for some time it won't include one. Luckily, third parties have made great cargo cover options that you can install for the same purpose, and those are linked below. Last up are a few accessories that could be useful for you but are less essential. First is a wood trim cover piece. The Model Y and 3 include a wood piece along the dash that not everybody likes. This wood trim cover attaches really easily with 3M tape and can cover that to match the rest of your Model Y or add a different color if you like. The J1772 Lock ensures that when you're at a mobile charger, your car can't be unplugged by someone. It locks it to the converter, which is then locked to your car, and it's super inexpensive. If you want to have the look of performance pedals instead of stock black ones in your car, you can buy the performance pedal covers for any Model Y or 3 configuration. It's a cheap way to make it look a bit fancier inside, they have a nice feel to them, and can be replaced and cleaned very easily. Lastly, if you have an old center console or want to change the look of your new center console in the Model Y or 3, you can buy a center console cover. I think these are essential to get rid of the shiny gloss black of an old Tesla center console, and the ones I have attached easily with 3M tape. They are linked below and far easier to install than a center console wrap. However, if you have the new console and want to change the look, there are great center console wraps available for that purchase, linked below. There are tons of options for Tesla accessories out there for both the Model Y and Model 3. There are some essentials that I included here, but overall most of these accessories will just improve the utilization of your Tesla and really make it an optimal vehicle without paying that much extra. As I've mentioned throughout, everything I talked about is linked below in order for easy access, and I hope this video was helpful for you. In the meantime, if you want to see my full review of the Tesla Model Y after 2 years, you can check out that video linked up here or in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.